And I suppose the question is it electricians' responsibility to be able to report these bridge meters or rigged or bypass meters that we find? Do we have a obligation to be able to report it to the police to say, this property is getting free electricity? Go and investigate. Are we meant to be a grass? And then there's another end of the spectrum where you think, if you do grass a customer up, you go to the police and say, yep, this meter's been bridged. Are they going to pay the bill? Are they going to say, right, you grassed me up, mate. I've got a £2,000 fine. That's coming out of your invoice that you're going to send me. It's a bit of a tough situation to be in. And I'll tell you, I have seen it before in my experience as an electrician. I've been around to a property. One guy, he'd done it quite well, to be honest. He had an isolator. The fuse bulb was downstairs in the hallway, and then the bedroom was upstairs. He had an isolator upstairs where if he turned the isolator off, he had to pay for his electricity. But if he turned it on, he got it for free. And it had been like that for 5 years. I was a bit surprised, but it was done safe and it was done fine. And there was nothing I could say. Obviously, I'd say to him, look, man, you can get fined and you can get prison sentence for this. But the only way they'd find out is if they came into the property, lift the floorboards up and chase them cables out. And I don't think that someone to go and investigate the meter, if someone was sent round to think, oh, that meter's been tampered with, yeah, I think if he hasn't got a smart meter, they'll never know. Just to look at the meter from the outside of the house, or even if they came in the house and seen the meter, they'd never know. They couldn't chase them cables out because they'd gone behind the board. And the way he'd done it, yeah, it was quite impressive. But it was still wrong. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't bridge your meter. It's not a good idea.